Alright, and we should be live. Now, let's get on to it. We are emptying out the ocean. Yesterday I sort of crashed out when some of the water collapsed back out of nowhere. Likely because of some kelp. We're gonna have to deal with that today. The easiest way is probably gonna be to just like rebuild the machine, run it again, and then like hopefully it fixes itself. Although it's kind of rough, not gonna lie. So first let's get rid of a few things here. Like all the moss, and then we can go pick up all the machine parts so we can recreate the machine and run it again. This time hopefully uninterrupted and without any issues. We're gonna put down the sponges too. Hey Draco, how you doing, man? I hope everything is well. Stand. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna run this way first. Fine. Oh, that water is kind of annoying, but it's gonna be gone in a second, so. You're building Minecraft? Oh, what are you building? Anything interesting? No. Okay. How far are you with it? Was it the big obsidian one? Okay, we're just gonna go pick up this first. Because, like a lot of these materials I don't have a bunch of, so we definitely want to have that sort of dealt with fairly quickly before it despawns. ones. Now, a lot of it is just going to be flying out there. But we'll deal with that later. We'll do, because I want to do with this first, like pick up the things up here. Because all the other stuff is gonna already be gathered up down there, hopefully. Oh, dolphin is what I don't want to see right now. Dolphin's grace is not good. Right, how much obsidian was it you needed in the first place? I remember something like a pretty decent number. Dolphins are by far my worst nightmare here, because they're just going to be knocking my blocks around. It's what they do, and it's not cool. Hmm. 13 stacks, yeah, that takes a pretty long time if you have to mine it out in hand. Netherrack. Not about to make it easy for him to deal damage to me. Since it's infinitely harder, sort of, protecting yourself from these guys. Just gotta get rid of these guys. Like, I might as well just like chuck my trident at them to avoid a little bit of the damage whenever I have the skill to hit it. and we can fly again. So last time the machine broke and we had to sort of like put it together haphazardly, as I hadn't cleared out apparently all of the water I should have. But this time, or rather all of the full blocks up here that I should have cleared out, but now we should be in a pretty good spot since, I mean, it's already run the full course now. Hey gaming guy, welcome. Or Nico Gaming, sorry. Welcome man. Good seeing you again. It's been a wee while. Let's see. How long it will take us to build this thing? There you go. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. Just sort of working hard on finishing this up. It's taking a long time for sure. So I mean, it's I'm hard at work, and in my own life, I'm doing pretty well too. How about you? That's good, man. That's good. Anything interesting happened lately, or just sort of same old? There you go. Now it's a lot more viewable. You can't get Minecraft on your laptop? Why? Surely it could run Bedrock or something like that. Oh. How rude. Oh. Oh. Continued rude. You're not. 1 second. I can see the chat moving. I just need a moment. Oh, you have to pay. Yeah, well, I mean, of course. No, I would definitely say that Minecraft is worth it, so, I mean. How so? Depends on what you mean as help. Should fix about all of that. Now we just need to get the observers and the pistons in. That might just give me a bit brain aneurysm, this. I add you where? You're gonna have to be a little bit more specific, my dude. Otherwise it's gonna be sort of difficult to do what you ask. You know? No, I won't do that, sorry. That's private. That sort of stuff. I'm not giving my phone number out. And neither should you. I mean, you're more than welcome to be here and just have a good time and vibe a little bit, but I draw the line at sort of the more personal stuff. You know. But if you want to talk about it, you're more than welcome to. Alright, see you later, man. Hopefully, you find what you're looking for, man. I'm always kind of surprised of how peaceful this feels, like just building this machine over and over again. Like with the right kind of music in the background, and it being daytime in Minecraft. I don't know, it's just something about that relaxes me immensely. Okay, so now we just make sure that all of the pistons are turned the right way around, and all of this slime has been removed, like this, the additional slime. It all looks pretty good. I mean, that's a very good start. Put down this. Pulse back and forth. Nice. This there. Remove this. Put that in. Then we can put it down. We grab the regular pistons. 1, 2, 3. Remove the middle. And pop in the observer. And that's it. Now we just need to start the machine. Hopefully everything is running smoothly as it's supposed to. So far most of the machine is moving. And that's all of it. Wonderful. So that should take care of pretty much all of the water. Now I will have to sort of well, actually let's quickly hurry over there. Try and find the kelp that messed the machine up last time. Like this. And would you look at that beautiful edge? Ow. Now, it's clear that on the next level here, we're going to have to allow the machine further out. But let's quickly go get the sponges. Oh wait, I didn't dry them up, so we have no dry sponges, right? Oh. Can't say I'm too fond of that, but hey. It is what it is. Next time I want to do something like this, I might just, like, because I've been thinking, if I were to do this in like a savanna or a desert, like just find something that sort of comes close to the ocean, then I could simply just bomb the earth away and then put in ocean where the general area is instead. Instead of like digging into the ocean and like make the ocean work for me by deleting everything. I think that would probably be the better choice going forward, but that's only if I ever have to do this again. Which we might do for the Atlantis. Like that might be the correct way to handle that. So that takes care of all of that. Now we just need to take care of all of the water here. Hey Sawzall, welcome. How are you, man? Everything good? I hope so. Anyway. Alright, give me a second. Discord, you say? Under art, I would imagine. No? General? Alright, actually, I'm gonna show that on the on stream here. That's so good. I love that Sourcell. That's actually really, really good. I love that. Yeah, it could very much turn into my thumbnail. I think that's very good. Oh, I actually can't believe how funny I think that is. That's actually really good. And like you can see the insanity in his eyes too. Like I think that's you picked the perfect expression for it. Yeah, it's actually kind of funny because we haven't gotten around to draining an ocean monument yet. Like the ocean monument is over there. We're currently draining around an ocean monument, I suppose, but oh, it's right there. You can see the lanterns. We're just like draining almost 130 blocks around it. First, I suppose. That's yeah, that'd be terrible. Oh wait, that's the throwing fork. Ah, I'm not wearing the elytra. Let's go again. Right, so now I need to decide if I want to take... Yeah, I think it's worth, like, lowering all of this by 3 blocks. Or rather, lowering all of the blocks that are too tall by 3 blocks going forward. To about here. And then just sticking all of the dirt and stuff up here. I think that's how we're gonna deal with this part. Because then there's only really gonna be this part here that's deep. And I can do that with sponges and sand. Like, because this is gonna be fairly... Like, this is gonna be drained. That's gonna be fairly easy to drain out manually. Yeah, that's gonna be how we're doing it. So we're gonna start off by removing a bunch over there. And we do that by... Oh, your birthday is in 14 days. Well, I mean... Congratulations, early congratulations in case I don't get to, or don't remember to say it when, 14 days, so the 28th, eh? Are you looking forward to it? Oh no. Alright, Phantoms. Wait. It takes 3 shots with the throwing totem? Throwing fork? Huh. Oh well. Let's fill our inventory with sand, because that's really the only thing I wanna like pick up from this. I don't know, isn't it? That's kind of normal, isn't it? Celebrating on the day where most people can show up and have a good time with you. Celebrate you. Isn't that? At least to me that seems We are sleeping. Because I don't want to be fighting hordes and hordes of stuff, but we're also just going to grab some more rockets. That's again the throwing fork. What's your plans for it? Are you going out or something for your birthday? Oh, well, I mean, sir, do you trade anything cool? Nautilus shells. That is actually sort of cool. So where are you? There we go. Nautilus shells are actually sort of good. I don't quite have enough for another conduit, but alright. Can I not? Is that because Binks is sitting on it? Or what if I push Binks down? Can I then? Okay, so you can't open a chest if a cat is sitting on top of it? Really? That's pretty wild, actually. Well, in that case, Binks, come over here. Could you, like, jump up on the, Could you, like, jump up here? Oh, no, stop, Binks. Ugh. Come over here, real quick. Come up there. That's almost where I want you. I actually really want you, like, just a little bit further. Now, come up here. Binks, up there. No, up here, Binks. Up on that one, please. Yeah, now get up on this. Get up on, get right up. Binks, up here. I can't really whistle for a cat, can I? Up on this one. Or the load zone. I don't really... Fine. I'm blocking you there. Okay, well, we should use the daylight while we have it and not just waste it all on getting Binks in the right position here. So this is the level we want everything to be at. Oh wait, I did leave 2 holes. know where my buffs just renewed. Welcome back, Salsa. Hey, Fawn. You're outside with your friend. Well, that's nice. Is it nice weather where you're at? Like, there was pretty intense rain here at my place during the morning here, but now it's sort of gotten nice. Why do I have my throwing fork there? Let's put that way far away so I can always do this. Okay, so now I just need to remove all of this here. Oh, ice cream. Oh my god. I want some ice cream too, man. Wait, how is the weather outside? Still kinda grey, but it should get really good in the next couple of days. So I'm gonna invite a friend out for an ice cream date or something like that. Oh well, you're more than welcome to say hi back. Hope both of you are doing well. And what kind of ice cream did you get? Just I need to figure out how jealous I should be. Wait, so what layer is this on? This is 45? Yeah, 45. Okay, good. Vanilla and cookie, and you got what? What is Dubai chocolate. All right, I was about to try and pronounce the word you wrote. All right, right. Well, I mean, I'm very much a chocolate guy, so you got some good taste in chocolate there. Like chocolate ice cream. Oh, that's so good. Where do I get my buff here? Alright, see ya. Enjoy your ice cream and have a wonderful day, yeah? Enjoy the good weather. I could just bring this forward like this. So I have sort of my line to sort of run after. China. Get up and grab this. Come on. Oh, you got mango, strawberry, choco, and cookie. Well, I once really liked the strawberry ice cream too, but I know as I gotten older, I sort of started tasting sort of a artificial thing in strawberry ice cream, and I haven't really eaten it much since. Well, you definitely get on the bus. I imagine it's probably not that fun walking home. Oh, I probably should just make myself a line here, so it's sort of easy to see where this goes. Ah, well, 5k is not that bad. I mean, I get why you wouldn't want to, but I mean, it's not that bad. Some of my best memories. Now, this is very different though. Some of my best memories with my best mate is when we had just gotten old enough to be able to enter clubs and stuff. And some of my best memories would be like the 7k walk home to his place, because like I grew up out in the countryside, but he lived his parents, or rather his mother, lived rather close to the inner city. And some of my best memories with him is actually walking home from those, because both a little bit drunk, both feeling good, and like it had a good time. It just like felt so right, that walk, and plus it sobered us up a little bit too, which was probably very needed. I don't know, it might also be a Danish thing. Like, Danes are famous for for wanting to walk weird places and just like walk home, so it might just be a Danish thing. I don't know. Well, it seems like I'm gonna have to fight a couple of zombies soon. I really don't want to deal with those guys. Nor those. There's so many. Wow, you made it all the way over here. Okay. That guy too? Really? Alright, see you later. Oh yeah, no, I get it. Like, I get carsick too whenever I have to, if I'm watching something on my phone, I get carsick immediately, so I totally get it. See you, phone. think this looks like it needs to be lowered. Hey, gaming guy. I'm a bit low. Alright. Well, I'm probably still gonna be streaming, but if I have time afterwards, I'll be checking you out, gaming guy. Checking out your stream later, if that's alright. Damn, that's a lot of dudes. Oh. I almost felt sketchy for a second there. Oh no. Oh well. Alright, see you later. You're gonna be streaming until 6 p.m.? I sort of had the same plan, but if I finish up early, if something bucks me out completely, I'll of course come and check you out, man. It's also gonna be kind of fun putting a voice to the name, you know? Is that a skeleton jockey? Damn, he decked out too. Holy moly, he's cool. Do I want to try and save him? No, we're probably going to find another one that's as decked out and cool, but that sure was a pretty cool skeleton. Like, he was ready for war. I can only admire that a little bit. Okay, I wonder if this is close enough. Oh, hello. Oh, how I dislike fighting against mobs with phones and how much I love my own. It's actually kind of wild with Minecraft, I think. Like, to a certain degree, I feel like a lot more of the like total population of Minecraft, of the guys who play single player anyway, play hardcore. Like, I don't think I can think of a single other game where as many, like, where at least the hardcore community feels really big. I don't think I can think of a single game where it feels equal to that of Minecraft. Like, I know a little bit of the hardcore in WoW, in World of Warcraft, and in a few other games, but like, I know that there's still a lot of people that play like just the regular game, and of course there is that here too, but I feel like there's more hardcore Minecraft players than there are pretty much any other game. Did you manage to get me through that? Well, I mean, I suppose we get to polish our mob statistics while doing this too. Was that a creeper? Hello, good sir. Now that I think about it, I probably should pick up lapis too. Because there can be quite a bit of lapis in one, like just one lapis ore. Yeah, we're gonna pick up lapis from now on. Because we're gonna need a lot of blue dye for all of the... That's probably gonna be the single resource that takes the longest. Like getting all the blue dye needed for this. For all the glass and stuff. Like if I thought it was like took a long time doing the getting the blue dye for the dragon, we need more glass than we needed to, like I need about 1,000,000 pieces of glass, all shades of blue. Well, there's a little bit of white in there too, but that I don't fear as much because I have quite a lot of bone at the bone meal. Or sorry, yeah, I have 5 bone meal farms, and I have a lot of bones lying just around at the Wither Skeleton farm. So I can make a lot of white dye really quickly, but with the blue dye, the only thing is really cornflowers or void trading. And I mean, void trading is such boring content. I'm not looking forward to that. I wish you could just like color the sand blue, and then when you smelt it, it becomes blue, because then I could like sand dupe my way to it, but unfortunately not. Okay, so let's just move that up. Make sure I pick... Because, I mean, that's... The more I can avoid from the void trading, the better, I suppose. Yeah, I wonder the same thing. It's probably gonna be the exact same. As this one, because we're likely going to be doing the exact same thing, you know? It's likely just gonna be more... Though, I think we're actually getting very close to being done. Which is super exciting. Oh, you're not talking about stream? Hmm. The next title. Which title? What do you mean? Like title match boxing, or like what are you? Are you title farming in some sort of game? Like what are we? What are we talking about here? Ah, right. So like, hmm. Well, it's probably gonna be World Eater related. Because like that's gonna be the next part of this, is going to be removing all of the, like all of everything. All of this needs to be down at Y level 60 or something like that. So I'm gonna have to have a World Eater running for quite a while. So we're probably gonna be how long will it take for me to or how long will it take a World Eater to eat X amount of my world, or X amount of blocks, or something like that? Probably something in that, in sort of that. If that makes sense. Alright, see you later, Soso. Have a wonderful day, and I really appreciate the drawing. I think that was spot on. Like, that's perfect, honestly. Hey, uh, exclusive, how are you, man? I'm pretty good, and you're not late, man. It's just, we're just doing our thing. It's not like a lot of stuff is happening while we're doing this. We're just chilling and digging out a bunch of area so we can clear it out from water. Damn, dude. Are you taking your vitamins? Get some ginger and eat it raw. I don't know. How much sand do I have on me? Okay, enough for me to justify going flying over and dropping it off. I should probably have switched my my pickaxe while I was there. Oh well. Oh, more lapis. Body ache. And probably not, but it might clear up your head a bit. I absolutely hate it, and it's a trick I picked up from an ex-girlfriend of mine, and while I hate the trick with a passion, and I don't particularly like my ex-girlfriend, it actually does help a little bit. Like, I remember we were on a road trip and I was feeling a little bit under the weather. Like, my voice was sort of dying. I can't remember what we had been out doing, but we were out doing something and we had probably been drinking and singing loudly through the night. That sounds very plausible. And like my voice was dying. I was like, I like exhibited some like a little bit of fever and a little bit of stuff, and like I had to drive for a long time for us to get to the next spot. And she went, yeah, like pull over here, and we pulled over, and she went into a supermarket and bought me like just a piece of ginger, and she cut it into pieces and handed me one to me and said, chew on this. And I'm like, but ginger doesn't taste good. And she's like, I don't care, eat it. And I was like, oh well, in that case I suppose I can try. And I ate it. I hated every second, but it did help a little bit. No, it was more it was just I was running a small fever, and was probably just having a cold, and my voice was dying because we had been out probably partying all night. Now, I don't get hungover, so I know that wasn't the case. Just saying, not getting hungover is both a curse and a blessing. This definitely has seen better days, so we're just gonna go switch out the shovel and the pickaxe. Oh yeah, exclusive. Have you seen the the thing that Saucil made in the Discord? I actually find that hilarious. Like the picture. Oh, wait, I'm just gonna drag it over on the screen so you can see it more easily. I feel like that's perfect. Like, I find that hilarious. Like, I find that absolutely hilarious how spot on. I feel the look in his eyes where he's just like, oh my god, more, I have to use more sponges. Like, that just feels spot on how I feel about this build at this point. Or rather, clearing out water. Alright, let's just switch to this. Because that way I can actually survive taking back shots from a creeper. I might want to rephrase that. A creeper sneaking up on me and blowing up behind me. I don't know if that's much better. Alright, well, then suppose we continue the job over here. Oh, more lapis. My god, that's a lot of skeletons. Oh, wait, that's a lot. Give me a second. When you're drunk and feeling like nausea, dizziness, or fatigue, your body sometimes get thrown off balance while you ingest many. Yeah, that probably that sounds about right. Yeah, that could definitely be the thumbnail for all of these streams, right? That could definitely be the thumbnails for these streams here. I didn't dig it down to the level it was supposed to be on. That's kind of dumb. Alright, let's just hurry over then. I'd really rather you didn't skeleton. I'm just trying to mind my own business here. I'm glad the dolphins are having fun with this, but... Now that's something I actually want to acquire. I don't know. I think we're gonna be done with this line in the next couple of days. Then of course there's gonna be the line which the monument is in. And in order to do that, I first have to remove the monument. Which is gonna kind of suck, you know, because that's a lot of work. No. Okay, so that should do it for that. Now we can do this. Yeah, only time will tell, indeed. Oof, scary. Well, at least it's gonna look great on my statistics. Getting all of this sort of mined out. Oh, is that a wandering trader? Does he sell anything interesting? Blue dye. Well, I mean, sort of, but also no. Alright, let's finish that up. Nice. And now I should be able to just go through all of this. Sir, you're in the way. I mean, creatures in Minecraft, like, if I had a problem with some dude, right, and I decided I'm gonna fight this guy, right? If that was like my choice, right, and I started fighting him while he was like, I don't know, drying off some tables, right, at a bar, right? Imagine that. And he just fully ignores me as I hammer my fists into his back and like everything. If he just fully ignores me, like, I don't think I would be taking that fight. I would just be like, all right, maybe he's not the kind of guy I should be fighting. Or is that just me? Because I feel like if he's just completely ignoring your best efforts for to hurt you, right? Then you're not going to be fighting that kind of guy, right? But mobs in Minecraft, they're just like, yeah, surely he's going to feel this anytime soon, right? Despite that, I just calmly continue my work. Yeah, that would be the correct choice of action, I think, personally. Yeah. And he just completely ignores you when you shoot him in the back, right? He just continues doing whatever he's doing. Yeah. Like, there's just, like, no way. Okay, I mean, we're getting there. Like, we're slow, like, all of that has been dealt with, so it's pretty much just this part here and that we need to do. Then we can run the machine one more time. And then again, I think I'm gonna dig down about here. Well, no. I'm probably gonna dig down around here and just remove all of that in front. I think that's probably the best case scenario here. I don't know. I'm pretty sure Steve doesn't practice Muay Thai, and I'm pretty sure if a guy's unflinching when you shoot him in the back with a bow. Hey, Fawn, welcome. Oh yeah, you're more than welcome to. Oh, so sorry, I didn't even spot you wrote. It's just all the different chats, but yeah, you're more than welcome to. Like, I think Twitch is also nicer just in the sense that, like, the chat comes over quicker. Is that is that really good? Okay, I was about to say, because if it's a 1 out of 100, then that's pretty terrible fun. But if it's like considered first, then that's pretty good. Oh, he can pick up way more than that. Like, there was this guy who, like, apparently if you pick up blue ice, right, and fill a pouch with that, and then fill up shulkers with pouches of blue ice. Oh yeah. It's just like there was somebody who did and it has to be a blue pouch because apparently lapis is heavier than any other of the other dye options out there. Like, then he's able to pick up pretty much the mass of the sun or something like that. Like Steve is able to withstand a black hole in pure pulling force. Or something like that. It's absolutely ridiculous. He's just built different. Yeah, indeed. I wonder what an Ender Dragon egg would taste like, though. I actually feel like it's kind of a shame that they never did anything with the Ender Dragon egg. Like I feel like there should be some use for it. Either like part of a crafting recipe and then you can like oh yeah, that's a perfectly reasonable assumption. Fun, what does dragon egg taste like? Like pure emptiness. Hmm. I must admit, I'm not really familiar with that particular taste, so you're probably gonna have to give me a little bit more to go on here. So you're saying it tastes kind of like an exploding hand grenade? Huh. That's kind of rough. Oh, this takes so long. I hate this job. Ah. A snake egg? No. But I did try ostrich once. Which, I mean, tastes a lot like regular eggs. Oh, lapis. Ah, it was zombies. I was like, what the hell is that abomination over there? But it's just a couple of zombies being weird. Oh, we're out of sand storage. Well, we're just gonna have to go back and drop it off then. I have not eaten a snake egg, but you might be talking to Fawn there. Come on, let me fly, please. I think that's actually like a fairly reasonable deduction that it might taste like that feels reasonable to me, that we consider dragons to be reptiles. And it feels sort of reasonable concluding that there's a very good chance that it might taste just like snake eggs. Yeah, or or Komodo. Well, I mean, wouldn't the perfect example be a Komodo dragon egg? Considering they're even called dragons. And the eggs are probably big enough for you to consume. I think. I suppose. if I remove all the sand first, it's gonna be so much nicer removing all of this. Well, I mean, there's a lot of the things in Minecraft I sort of wonder what tastes like. Like suspicious stew, for an example. I imagine it would have sort of an earthy mushroom taste, but at the same time, it's sort of like... But really, though? Yeah, but but different flowers taste differently, right? Does that mean, and like, does it mean that it's kind of sweet, or does it what does it smell like? What does it taste like? Like there's a lot of questions involving Minecraft foods. Like an enchanted golden apple, how does enchanted taste? I'm not gonna go out and just pick up some random mushrooms and then pop a flower in it. That sounds like a sure way to end up in the hospital. Speedrunning getting to the hospital. Well, you could also just milk a mushroom cow. It's actually an incredible food source early game. Like, if you have like a, if you start up a new world, and you spot a mushroom island not that far away from there, I really recommend that you get, like, just bring over one of the cows and just make bowls. Because it's like free, pretty decent food. Well, I would imagine it probably still tastes mostly like cow, but I would imagine that it's probably very tender. Like, because mushroom cows live on islands where there aren't any scary creatures, right? Which means they've lived a life of pure bliss. They've been eating mushrooms, which is high on nutrients, and probably pretty good for... It'll probably be super soft, super nice meat. Oh, we actually don't need to go further down than this. I imagine that mushroom cow is probably the closest Minecraft gets to Wagyu. But, I mean, I'm not sure. At least my reasoning would be that it's probably the closest thing Minecraft has to Wagyu meat. A cow that has been living its entire life off mushrooms, and like mushrooms that's probably also somewhat fermented. Probably like when you like make a sauce and for like some cows, you like a lot of the time you can do a mushroom sauce. You probably wouldn't need that for the mushroom cow. I would imagine they probably taste a lot like regular carrots. Because I imagine it more like that the carrot is simply like covered in those like gold flakes you can buy to sort of dress up your food. It doesn't really taste a lot different. I don't think the golden carrots are actually solid gold. Okay, is that all of it? Well, it depends on how deep that area over there is. Ah, it's good. Okay. So now we can run the machine one more time. Yeah, right? Damn, I have a lot of sand now. That's really nice, because all of that can just be turned into glass, pretty much. Right, so... we're also going to chuck that in there. Now we tear the machine apart. We move the obsidian pillars a little bit out because we have the water goes a little bit further here. Oh, I hate kelp. Yeah, they do look kind of tasty. I imagine they would probably be kind of sweet tasting. Yeah, we do have the cherry trees, so it would be a quick add, but I don't think, like, cause they're just because you call cherry trees doesn't mean that they actually have cherries. Like, if we look at the, I would imagine they're probably taking their cherry tree from the what's it called, Sakura, which is the Japanese one, right? Japanese cherry. I would imagine that that's probably where they get the schematic for it, or rather the idea for it. And that tree doesn't actually have cherries. Oh yeah. There are also some apple trees that hardly produce any apples. I get why some people like it. I personally don't very much. But I do get why some people like the having it on. But I do think it's sort of cheaty. At least it feels a little bit cheaty to me. But then again, like, it is just like something you do to avoid having to remember coordinates, right? So it's more like a quality of life thing than it is like a thing. Well, fun. Sometimes cherry trees can grow cherries, and they don't because of the soil they're in and the way that they're set up. Okay. I also think we're just gonna go switch out the pickaxe before we begin this, because well, player trackers are. I do think player trackers are too far. Like I get a why you would want a waypoint. Good stretch. I get why you would want to have waypoints. That I can sort of understand, but the rest of it I do think is a little bit much. Now we have to remove the obsidian pillars, or at least like move them. Really? Stop. Okay, so that's one pillar. Why wouldn't you update though? And is 1.22 already out? Okay, so if I build that here, my obsidian pillar? No. 1, 2, 3. So here. So this is 58, right? Yeah, 58. Right here. Okay, good. And now we can proceed making the machine. Ah, right. Well, in that case, like why would you update? Is there something cool in the new, like, in the new update, or is it just like the regular part? Alright, so that's over here. Alright. Jesus Christ, come on. It can't be that bad. And we'll get this one out. Oh, oops. Got to put that down. At least it hasn't been a creeper yet spawning on this. Right? Right. Good. Whew. My brain is clearly hitting the limit for what it can handle today. That's quick though. It's only been 2 hours. Oh, alright, let's run the machine. Is it running all of it? It is. Wonderful. Oh, how beautiful is that? Wait, what? What's going on over here? Wait, what? How did that happen? How is that happening? And we forgot something over here. It's probably going to be easier just to pull the entire thing apart. They were building Squid Games, eh? Oh well. Let's just see how that goes there. Yeah, that works pretty beautifully. Good. But I have to fix this. Kelp really is my arch nemesis in this game. So why did that happen over here? I don't understand. There's no kelp that allows it to do it? Well, no, actually there is. So this just grew instantly the second it removed the water? Must have. I can't really see any other way for that to happen. It's so annoying. Well, we still have this area here cleared out. But it might just be easier building the machine again and then just running it once more. So that's how far I get with the materials missing. There's no reason to like clear out the water over here. You can just take the machine apart. Alright, that's also very good things to get removed that there. Honestly, I had hoped I completely avoided that, but Since we're building the entire machine again, I don't care if this collapses back in, which it likely is going to. We're also out of food, so let's just go grab a bunch more of that. Elytra's doing just fine though, so. All right. Wait, do I have some sponges on me? I do. So I can just clear out all the water here. Oh. Not much, except for the water acting weird. Does that cut all of that water? I'm hoping that it does. Yeah, pretty much. Good job. Oh, darn. So if I do this and this, just because all of that water sort of confuses me on where I am in the build. I'm just gonna try and clear some of it out. Sponge. Okay, yeah, that makes a little bit more sense to me now, like looking at it. It's going to be kind of annoying to work with this because there's probably going to be a few things that are going to be wanting to walk over and try and murder me, but that's just how it's going to be, I suppose. Alright, perfect. There's a mistake somewhere on this line, so I'm just gonna have to find that as we do this. And it's going to be a honey block that's out of place. I'm pretty sure. Oh, there we go, we found it. Well, there are two things that I've observed with, there's one major difference that I've observed. Honey cannot continue a redstone signal, whereas slime can. I think that's the major difference between them. But also they can renew when you're using them like this. They can extend the length of how far they can. Well, because if I were to use a line of slime longer than 3, like the way this machine works, right, is by the side panel here moving, then that changes the way this this one observes water, and then it pulls. But slime can only carry so many blocks before it is considered like one line. So by changing them up, they're still continuing to be sticky, but it doesn't count as a line. So what I mean by that is that this essentially, I should have, right, so the line 1 cell is a 3, right, and looks like this. It's carrying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks with it, plus the additional now I'm just going to be putting it in, plus this, right, which is supposed to touch but it doesn't right now. If I had more here, suddenly this would exceed the amount of blocks that slime can pull, right? So that this one here can pull. This can only pull a maximum of 11 blocks, right? Right now there's 1, 2, 1, well, 4 up here, 4 down there, so that's 8, and that's 12, right? So the piston can only pull 11 blocks, so it can't do this, but this then no longer counts as a part of, these no longer count as a part of this section, so meaning that the piston here can pull it, while still functioning the same way as slime does, and therefore it being sticky, and we can therefore use another observer piston. At least that's how I understand that it works. But then again, I'm not that's from a redstone noob. That might not be the reason, but at least I think that's the reason. Right, I'm hopeless with it. So, hopeless with redstone. I don't know. Well, it can extend as long as you can render it, really. But yeah. So essentially, if I could render the entire length from here to there, I could technically do that in one go. And I think I could actually do that if I was standing in the middle. But that seems a little bit extreme to me. Wait, hold on. That seems a little bit extreme to me. And I wouldn't be able to stop anything from going wrong, which is why we're making it in smaller sections. Because I have no confidence in my own skill to build the machine at that scale. Right, I can barely build it at this scale, so. Plus, it would require a lot more blocks than I currently have. It could have been, but I'm sort of limited on the blocks that I have. Because I could also have, I can also extend it downwards. Technically speaking, only technically. Had I, dug all of this down to the same level, I could technically have done it in one go, right? So had all of this been down at the same level, so let's say I picked that level there, and just dug everything down to that level, I could have made a machine that took out all of the water in one sweep. But if I mess up one layer on it, just one layer, where I forget where I do this by accident, right? Then this entire side won't run. So I would probably, had I done that, I would probably have had to repair the machine, and then suddenly, if I have to repair a million layers and rebuild the machine pretty much a couple of times, because then the water sources wouldn't have been removed. Let's say that I had started the machine up here and this entire layer didn't work. That would mean that even if the layer underneath it were running, the water would just come back down and become source blocks. So I would have to rebuild it from wherever it broke. And I don't think my my mentality would have been able to handle that, which is why I was about to, why I make it this way. Because, we did run it triple layers over here a couple of times. I think it was on either that row or this row, where I tried running it on triple layers. But mainly it comes down to me not wanting to make a ton of observers. I think, honestly, I think that's probably the biggest part of it. I don't want a bunch of observers, and also, up until recently, we didn't have the honey to make these long ones here, one layer, or more than one layers. Now, I do think I have the honey now, so I could probably have done it. And there's a part of me that is considering, like on the last layer here, like on this here, just doing all of it in one go. But that would mean I would have to dig out all of the area down there. Which I probably have to anyway, so, like, I would just have to, like, fight through the pain. Hey, Void, yeah, long time no see, man. How are you? Everything good? Something feels weird there. My brain is just struggling with a little bit of water placement here. But we made it far on this, so, I mean, that's comforting. It's the... I don't know. It's probably bugging again. Let's just try and refresh it. Give me 1 second, Void. Or try and write something in the YouTube. Well, I can also do it myself. I can do it. Does it now appear over in the... I haven't. Because I figured I couldn't be anything but disappointed. Like, I couldn't see a way where it would possibly satisfy my... Because, like, what you're looking for when you're seeing a... Does it really not appear? Alright, what tricks? Alright. See you later, Void. Alright. YouTube chat now works. At least as it's supposed to. Now the big question. Does Twitch chat appear? Wait, does only one appear now? Wait. Oh. So now it's like that? I don't like that at all. Properties. Refresh. Does it? as it is supposed to. But now YouTube suddenly stopped working again. Damn. Okay, let's try. Wait, that's not what I wanted to do. But I have been tacking something. Ah, right. Bum bum bum. Okay, refresh. Test. Test. Now it's white. Does my YouTube chat come over though? Not sure I like the... Oh yeah, I actually kind of like that. Copy. Bum, bum. Properties. Done. Refresh, refresh, refresh. Test, test. You think white background looks better? Why does that not appear? I really dislike that. Properties. Is it struggling connecting to my YouTube? Is that it? Test. Test, test, test. Oh, well, now YouTube came over. Okay, well, perfect then. I'm assuming that it works now. I'ma assume that it works as it's supposed to. You think so? I know it's more readable for me at least, but it might. Like easier to differentiate who wrote what and when they did and when they wrote it. Okay, so let's run the machine. No way, what happened? Why did that not drag it along as it's supposed? Don't you fucking dare blow up. Can I stop this for a second? Because there's no reason for this to run without the entire thing. Yeah, it's pretty rough. Well, it's not OBS that's running the multi-chat. It's a bot that I've had set for it. Okay, bugger off, little one. I don't have patience for that right now. I just want my machine to run flawlessly. Is that too much to ask for? Don't you dare blow any of my stuff up. Shoot me. Okay, so let's pick up all the blocks. Alright, we'll try this once again. Hopefully this time I can... Perfect. I might have to try and use a different sort of chat thing going forward, I think. Oh my, this is wrong. So 1, 2, 3. How is that wrong too? Like, fuck. What's going on here? 2, 3, 3, 3, 3. This is messing with my head, yo. Please, could you just, like, not be in my way? Perfect. Okay. Okay. What do you mean? What is it? What is up in the corner? Pardon? Okay. Okay. Please work as you're supposed to. Please me don't have misplaced a block. That would really suck right about now if you had. You got to be fucking kidding me. What? What? I'm sure I switched that out. Oh yeah, nah. Go ahead. Clip away. As long as you don't, I mean, please don't get me cancelled whenever I say something dumb. But beside that, you're more than welcome to just clip away, dude. Okay, everything is perfect. It's kind of difficult to see sometimes with the snow on it, like how it's turning, but it's alright. Sometimes I have to stand here and see if I can see the green through it. It's a lot easier when you're here. Nope. Facing the wrong way, but let's first remove this one down here. Okay. This time for sure. This time for sure. Come on. Yeah. Yes, thank God. Okay. Can I like get up on here and stand there? No, because of the... That's not what I wanted to do. Look kind of cool though. Again, not what I wanted to do. Oh, but this is. Oh my God, I thought that was kelp for a second. I was about to have a nervous breakdown. But there we go, machine working as it is intended. Now there's still going to be a bit of water that needs clearing out after this, but that's fine. Sorry, I only have 2 sponges left. Fine. So there's a couple of spots where the kelp has made it into source blocks, but that's fine. It's fine. So now we just need to quickly go dry off the sponges. Then we can clear out all of the water that can potentially mess up this. Oh wait, wrong way. Looks like we're gonna have to go make a bunch of torches. Guess I really don't want to deal with this many mobs. I think we can clear out pretty much all of this by hand without too many issues. And tomorrow we'll work on digging down the trench from up here to considerably lower. would you look at that? So tomorrow we'll dig down pretty much from here. Like, because I think like I can do this by hand. It's not too much of an issue. I could also like, do it from here. But I think that's just gonna take too long, comparatively. But we have gotten a pretty decent way. Now I think I'm just gonna get a bunch of torches and like, light this area up so I don't have to fear it. And then I'm pretty much gonna call it a day, I think. I'm pretty satisfied with this progress. Now all of these torches here are gonna be lost when I start running the World Eater. However, I can live with that. I can live with that. That's not the end of the world. Hey Matesha, welcome. It's good seeing you again. I'm actually about to end stream-ish. Like not a whole bunch. Like there's still a little bit of time left, but we're pretty much just gonna light up the area in which we have just freed from all the water. How are you though? Is everything good? Alright, so we'll make more than enough torches. Alright, that's good. Ow. That's good, that's good. Well, let's start in the corner. So let's start right here. Actually, right there. No, right here. 1, 2. No, right there. And then go every time it says 7, or every time I can place down at 7. Well, that's an impressive amount of mobs. Don't blow up. Wow, there's a lot of guys following me here. took out one of my torches. How rude. Oh, wait, that's actually... already took out that much of my health, or of my food bar. Alright, we back. Alright. Do-do-do. 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 I feel like that can't be the right placement for it, but... yeah, I moved a couple blocks in. It's kind of a shame. Oh well. Well. Go up. Alright, we're almost there. Nice with the light. Now, as I said, I don't actually mind losing these torches here. It's pretty much just for temporary secure, for being more safe on a temporary note than it is. Like, cause all of this is gonna get bombed the hell out of, right? So I'm not gonna bother picking up all the torches. So they're definitely gonna disappear, no question about it. But I mean, as far as this goes, it's like, do I even want to do these? Cause I'm gonna be digging this entire island away. I think the answer is no. wait, does the... Alright, no, this island does have torches, nice. Does that one? No. Oh, then. Alright, perfect safety down there now. And this is the whole... We can't... we can't even get up there to, like, view it from max distance. Oh, we cleared out so much water. It's just like the last couple of pushes now. And then I'm gonna have to find a world eater that can clear water, because we have those areas there and there, there, there. There's likely going to be a lot of underwater cave, or cave under the water, underwater cave. There's going to be likely going to be a lot of that anyway. So it would be nice if we could have like a sweeper, find a design that can both take care of water and spawn this away. Before we do that though, we're going to be digging a trench around the edges here so I can remove the top layer of sand here. So it's going to be like a clean wall going down. We might have to like come back and like, rough it out, but remove the blown away part. And we might have to stop and run the machine, but it's a big project, so all of this is expected. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching. I had a blast and I've been boosted a couple of times, but it's been pretty good fun. I hope to see you guys again tomorrow. Until then, cheerio and Joe out.